This is United A-Holes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Like parts of our episode in your countdown.
We could.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Oh.
we could have all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Good.
I just made myself more work.
Yes, you did.
Hey, everybody.
The pants are on.
Hi. We're discussing more stuff that we want to take on.
Yeah, we just need more things to do. Wow, the pants are looking funky. I like it.
Why?
I'm telling you, there's not enough light in this room for some reason.
That's because the light is not on over there. And it usually
Yeah, it's
is.
like you're chroma keying jeans or something.
Do you want me to go turn it on?
There's no chroma key going on.
Are we live? We're not
We're live. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Are
live.
we?
Yeah.
We're live.
How come I don't see the chat feed and whatever?
Because I
usually
did
do?
this.
Oh.
You see
Hi,
that?
everybody. Welcome to Area 41. I'll be right back.
See you
Oh, he
later.
just started and he leaves.
And we're out.
See you,
Thanks
see
for
you
joining
next
us.
Oh, shit, it is on. Holy fuck.
week. Oh.
Welcome to No Nut November. The kids are all doing it. But apparently you get 3 strikes this year instead of 1, so it's all right. So
What, it's No Nut November and you're allowed to cheat 3 times? Is that what
well,
you're saying?
the third one you're out. So you get to have 2 orgasms in 1 month.
I am the master of my domain. Wasn't that what they said on Seinfeld?
Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the master.
Oh, now we're relighting.
The funky
ah.
pants.
He realized the light's too far back.
Oh.
Holy Jesus, it gets brighter that way.
There you go.
Oh my word, it's brightness.
Brightness, brightness.
Please
Actually, I'm
stand
starting to
by.
think you're right. There might be a bulb out in that
Yeah.
overhead lamp. It doesn't look as bright.
I think there's only
No,
two.
there's 2. Why is there normally 3?
He's
Three.
Yeah, the pants are still going wild.
How are the pants looking on your screen? That's the question.
Yeah, like, is
Yeah.
Halden like looking like he's about to ghost out here or something?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Let us know the pants situation from your end.
Because I can take them off.
Please
no,
don't.
you can't.
I wish it would have been the first time on this stream that someone took their pants off.
You're welcome.
All right, let's start into the topics of the week for our live stream. The first one I want to bring up, this has been going on for a while, but we missed last week. We're sorry about that, but Ryan decided that pissing rocks was more fun than being here. I sympathize with you, man. I really
Yeah.
do. I really do.
Kidney stones is easy.
Yeah, there's nothing difficult about it.
Teamtrees.org.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool initiative, and I
Yeah.
got to give the Zoomers a pass on this one. Everyone says they never do anything. Well, they're going to plant 20 million trees by 2020, which they are well over halfway there.
Oh yeah.
Where are they planting these trees?
In Minecraft.
Now the Arbor
That would
Day,
make sense.
the Arbor Day Foundation has lots of places that they can plant. They just need to have
They need the dollars.
the dollars to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are.
Proud to say that Michael and his friend Mitch donated $40.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's 40 trees. $1 a tree. So teamtrees.org. If you don't know what we're talking about, go check it out. It's totally worth seeing. It's Mr. Beast and Mark Rover started the whole thing, and it's moved on across almost every YouTube. It's the biggest collaboration in the history of YouTube, which is pretty cool. Look it up, check it out. There's lots of videos, lots of stuff to see about it. There's some really funny stuff. There's some crazy, silly stuff, whatever. But it's really cool to see what they're doing. I think they're doing a good thing myself. I think it's awesome.
So speaking of trees, this thing's made out of wood.
Holy crap.
Which comes from trees.
Can any of you get it apart?
Okay, well, that'll keep Alan busy.
Without breaking it.
So,
Do your rules.
not that long ago, we did an episode on the thing about MB Power and JOI Technologies out of
Yes,
Florida.
we did.
And then there's a new...
We did?
Yeah, we did an episode about that.
Oh.
Hydrogen. Something about hydrogen.
Well, what was
It
the
aired, didn't
consensus?
What's
What
that?
It aired already, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the general consensus of that episode, Randy?
Well,
I'm afraid
some
I'm
of us
just gonna
said
break
that it could be a possibility, but we weren't 100%
It-
sure. And then someone in the room said something along the lines of, doesn't matter if it will work or not, MB Power is sure to fuck it up. I think was the exact words, if I recall right.
And who was that, Randy?
Believe
Well,
it.
it's this arrogant prick in this fucking burgundy shirt.
I've got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart? No. I'm not going to say I told you guys so, but I open my mouth and words come out, and that's my superpower.
Is it easy?
It can be done. I'm not being an asshole. So.
Well,
just so
you
know.
are.
It's
Well,
the
in this-
don't
in this
break
particular
it that makes
situation.
you worry.
That's the thing.
I think I know what's going on, but I don't want to try it and be wrong.
All right. Boeing tested a new launch vehicle.
That was ridiculously cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I got to it after it was already, like, I didn't see it live or anything, but I skipped forward because I didn't have that much time on my lunch break to see it happen. I was like, that's impressive.
Yeah, I just thought it was newsworthy because it seems like Elon Musk gets all the press with SpaceX, and
Yeah.
there's actually other companies out there that are trying to compete. So
Yeah, it was an impressive test.
He's better at marketing, though. I mean, that's all that is.
All right, so last Friday, BlizzCon happened.
Yeah.
big
Anyway.
disappointment.
Takes? Anyone got any opinions, thoughts?
Diablo 4 is coming out. That's about the only thing that kind of got me. from
I
the
watched
entire
the
thing.
trailers. Michael pulled them up. We watched them on our brand new TV upstairs.
They do great cinematics.
Yeah.
My,
I wish they'd just make a movie.
The cool thing was they went right back to the very first scene that you ever see in Diablo. And it's completely redone. All, because I noticed it right away, and I'm like, that is the first scene from the first game where they show the burned out church and all that stuff. But it's brought up to today's standards.
Right.
Oh God, it looks good.
Yeah. Blizzard, stop making games. Just make cinematics into a feature-length film.
You're a WoW fan. Did you watch
Loved
the
it.
WoW?
Thought it was the best BlizzCon ever for WoW. The changes coming are phenomenal. They're putting stuff that they took away back into the game. Leveling is going to take 70% shorter time. And the fact that you can choose how you level now, like, for example, your character, there's a new starting area for all toons if you want to take advantage of it. So if you're like an orc, you don't have to do the orc traditional starting area. There's a brand new starting area for everybody. And then once you hit level 10, you can choose. Like, I'm a huge Burning Crusade fan, the Outlands, so I can level from 10 to 50 in Outlands and bypass all the other ones if I want to. I can pick how I level. And the fact that it's 70%,
Don't mind me. Just,
it's going to take 70% shorter.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And like, for example, I play Hunter, kill shots coming back. I thought it was great BlizzCon. I really, really did.
Nice.
I did. And I
And a lot
actually,
of
for the
people-
first time, did the deep dive.
Right.
Because normally how I would play is I'd watch that's the new expansion, and then buy the game and everything, and went live. I'd rely on other people to say, okay, so what's going on or whatever. Oh, you got to do this. But because I don't have that now within the game, I watched everything that was related to World of Warcraft, and I was pretty happy, actually, really, really happy. And they're and everything that people that brought up in the question and answers.
Starting to regret asking the question. So none of us here are Overwatch players, but I know there's a lot of hype around Overwatch 2 as well because they announced the second version of that.
Okay.
So what's next on the list?
Yeah, let's drop Blizzard.
centrifugal force is the answer to the problem. I know it is. Oh, sorry. Brent brought something, and Brent can have it the fuck back, because I'm not going to make it through this live stream.
Do you want me to show?
Please.
Ha
Shaky,
Look
shaky.
at that. Okay, I'll show you. Here, let me see it. I'll show you how you guys. You
I
got.
just did it. You don't have to show me.
No, I'm afraid to tell you didn't do it. You came.
Oh, no. Okay.
No. You did it. You did it. Oh, come on. So it's stuck together.
Spin it.
You threw it up in the air.
Centrifugal force.
So, yeah. I was like, he's got it. Just put it down and somewhere and spin it.
I
And
didn't
then-
have a flash
And then
service,
you're
and I
like,
didn't wanna get
I
the
give
one.
up. I'm going to give it to Ken. Ken goes, clink.
The record will show that I was the one that separated it. Again.
History will show that Ken.
Ken's the last 2% of everything that
That's
happens. I got her off, and he got her pregnant.
I was going to say, you know how many children I have in the world that I have. No. I digress.
So, okay, I will admit, BlizzCon was completely underwhelming. Halloween
Yes.
was last Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
How many kids you get through, buddy?
94. I was down 27.
Martini, how many did you get in the hospital? Oh, you were home by that point. Though.
Yeah, I was home by that point. I was already.
The weather
laying on
had
the
something to
couch.
do with that, though, even though it wasn't too bad.
It was rainy and my lights were off, so I didn't get anybody.
I had 2.
I got 4.
We sit in a spot on the hill where they go by our house to get up to all the hills, the houses up on the hill, and then they come back down the hill, and mom and dad are tired, the kids are all tired, and they drive by. So unless we have the garage door open and we're sitting out begging them to take our candy, we get very few kids. So we just went, shut the lights out and let's forget about it this year. So
Did anyone dress up?
I did. I went as Spider-Man.
By the way, he's
I
been
did
Spider-Man on the couch for the last 30 seconds.
Nice.
Nice.
He went as Peter Parker to Spider-Man at 65 years old.
Now tell us how your back
Fantastic.
felt the next day after doing all those poses.
Not bad, actually, compared to how it was at the beginning of the week.
So, has anyone gotten any weird calls in the last week or so? 2 weeks.
I haven't, but I hear that some people are getting them.
Yeah, there's a telephone fraud scheme going around. They hit this area a couple weeks ago, and basically they're pretending to be from the FBI, and you're involved in money laundering, and anywhere from Toronto to New York to Philadelphia, the locations change, and you basically have to give them all your information in order for them to do a full investigation to see if the charges are real or not. And I know somebody that got the phone call, and it's those things. It's like you can tell somebody, don't give them anything; those are fake. And then you get the phone call yourself, and you go, oh, okay, I live in such and such an area, and my SIN number is this and everything. And
Are they playing it off as if your name has been used in this and they need to clear you?
No.
You're
So,
guilty.
You're
so
guilty.
they're saying,
There's-
we know you're a money launderer.
Yeah.
But, well, the immediate response, unless you're a money launderer, is, no,
No,
I'm
not.
not.
And if you are, it's definitely
And-
one no.
I'm sorry. You said, you're the FBI? Okay, so
So
you're in the States.
I'll tell you how mine went. You'll love this one.
Okay.
This is the game I played with these poor guys. I had a lot of fun. So the phone rings. I look at it. It's a 1-800 number. I'm like, that's weird. I'll answer it. I answer the call. A voice recording in a very clear, like, normal Canadian American accent. Like, it's not like we're talking East Indian. We're not talking broken Chinglish or anything like that. It was flat out just clear.
Plain English, as we would refer to
As
it.
you would speak, or
Right.
a radio announcer type voice.
Right.
Basically saying that I've been found guilty.
You've been found guilty of.
Well, it's like, please hold the line.
Yeah.
You have a pressing, urgent legal matter with the Canadian Revenue Agency. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay.
And at first I was like, okay, I don't normally, but this wouldn't be my first time having a tangle with the CRA, so I'll listen.
Yeah.
And it's like, press 1 for English, 2 for French. And press 1 for English, and immediately get a guy from India. His English is not very good, and immediately asks for my name and my postal code. So I went, yeah, Donnie Brewer. And my postal code is E7P3A8, and I changed it to 3B8.
Okay.
And he searched that name and that postal code because they've got a list from somewhere.
Yep.
And none of those things added up. And he goes, your postal code. What is your postal code? And he was getting really, really mad at me. And I said it, the 3B8 every time. And then it was radio silence and the phone was disconnected. Apparently, my legal pressing matter wasn't that pressing in the end when he couldn't find me on his little document.
That's right.
Yeah.
Control F in Excel. Type that in. Where
right.
the fuck is he?
Who knew, right?
So,
You're under arrest for suspicion of murder. Yeah, but my postal code is.
are you sure that's your postal code? Oh yeah, I think so. And there was one point where he asked me if I was certain. Are you certain?
Certain.
Are you certain that's your postal code?
Yes, it.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I
it-
said it again like 4 times. Are you certain? I'm like, yes. He was like yelling at me, and then it was just like dead silence, and then clunk, gone. I was like, good enough.
See, you should have said, you know what, hang on, let me go get a letter. I must have some mail around here. Maybe I don't know my postal code. Hang on, just a second. Stay with me, and walk through the house and be like, Alright, yeah. Oh, I got that letter.
Oh,
Here's a letter.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good envelope.
Here's a letter from Aunt Linda. That bitch. and just make him wait for that postal code. Because the thing is, they think they've got somebody when you start giving out fake information.
Yep.
It's great.
Star Wars. What do you know?
I know that the two guys that were the showrunners, Weiss and Beanoff, were supposed to do a trilogy.
Yeah.
And they have since...
They're from Game of Thrones, right?
Game of Thrones, and they are no longer doing it. And the general consensus is, well, the statement is, we're just too busy, and but there's a lot of buzz and chatter in that world that's saying that once Kevin Feige was asked to be involved,
So the more important thing that I have to bring up here.
he was like, no.
The more important thing that we have to talk about is you said Feig.
It's Feige.
Which way do you pronounce it?
I've
don't know.
never actually heard them say his last name or paid attention to it, so. Is it Feige?
As far as I know, it's Feige.
Okay, so Feige got involved and went, no.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're
No.
all on the same
No,
page.
no, that's not
I
I
don't
thought it was Fergie.
Fergie.
Oh man, I love her.
It was a music joke from Ryan. Oh,
No, I thought you were referencing.
She was my favorite Spice Girl.
I was actually referencing the
Jesus, that's
The Duchess.
hilarious.
okay.
Hey, they had 5. We have 5.
Fergie, the Duchess of whatever she was.
Right.
York? Is it York?
Sure.
You know what I mean? She was actual like.
Yeah, she was married to Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was or
Was.
is?
No, was.
Was.
Yeah.
Oh, she's on the market, eh?
Yeah.
Apparently,
You got a shot, buddy.
I've got millions. Millions of nothings. Lots of rocks.
apparently he was more Nerf than he was Blue Steel.
Nice. Apple TV, Disney Plus. What the hell's that mean?
Well, like most streaming services, when they release a season, they release a season.
Did you say seasoned?
He did. Totally.
But they're doing 1 to 3 episodes at a time. They're doing the slow roll rather
Okay.
than give.
But to
Everybody
get people
that-
away from binging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
That doesn't
that's-
stop binging. That just stops their monthly service until the episodes are all out, and then I buy it and binge it.
There you go. And have they given a reason why?
That's
No, they just want to try that.
Tuesday,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 12th, I think.
12th it launches.
Yeah, the Disney Plus launches.
Is The Mandalorian on that? I
Yeah.
believe it is.
Mandalorian is on
Okay.
Disney Plus.
So
Is it
are-
made yet?
is
Yes.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they've
Well,
already
have you seen.
they've
what-
released
good, you
the
haven't seen trailers.
final trailer again. Or
It
another
looks
one.
Phenomenal.
It does actually. It does
really
look well done.
looks like it's.
I
going to
will
be
admit
good.
I'm not as excited for anything that they're going to do as much as I am with Adult Swim and
I'll be honest with
Rick and
you.
Morty.
The thing I'm most excited about on Disney Plus is watching old Disney movies like used to on like the Wonderful
Song of
World
the South and
tennis work,
Return to Witch
Jesus.
Mountain.
The
Stuff
computer
like
wore
that.
tennis shoes, stuff like that. Like their old
The
movies from the
racist
60s.
stuff, you
Yeah,
know, the good
yeah,
stuff that
yeah,
Disney
yeah.
did.
back when they could make stuff and not have to worry about hurting anybody's feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good white man taking down the bad. No,
Right.
sorry.
Mom was in the kitchen cooking it
That was
up.
every episode of Cops.
That's every episode of Cops.
Father went to work.
I didn't write this down, but I'm going to throw it in. I know Ryan's partially up to speed. Silicon Valley season 6.
I haven't watched past season 4.
I don't watch anything at all of that. Not that you haven't mentioned it, but
Season 6 is starting off fantastic. It's amazing.
Is it?
They're on fire this year.
Have they ever like dipped below the? Are all the
No,
characters?
they're good. No,
Are all the characters still there other than
they lost what's his name.
is that
Big
Netflix?
Dink Doo
HBO?
Oh, HBO.
whatever his name is
I can't
there?
remember
The
his
guy that
name.
had the incubator or whatever.
Yeah,
the
the guy
comedian.
that was on. He was in the first Deadpool movie.
Yeah,
Also in
the second.
Transformers.
He was in the second Deadpool movie too.
But then he left Silicon Valley after some social justice warrior bullshit. Anyway, enough about that. Terminator.
Terminator. I loved it.
James Cameron is back, baby, and thank goodness he is.
Tim Miller, the guy that did Deadpool, actually
Did you
directed
direct
this
it from a
movie.
submarine? No, sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I put that on the list because the news was saying, this movie bombed.
I've heard that
it's
a lot.
going to lose money, but it came out number one, made
Yeah.
23 million domestic, 123 million global.
Global.
Yeah. And it's
So
not.
there's no Winnie the Pooh in this movie.
It's not out of the theaters yet.
That
No,
was
it
the
just
first weekend.
it's
Yeah.
started.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the first weekend, they're already saying it bombed.
Well, if it doesn't make $100 million, they think it bombed on
Well.
its first weekend.
I thought, okay, I went and looked up the budget. It was 185 to 195 million. I don't know why there was a dash there. Most movies just have the one number, but
They've fish
they
those yet.
put a $10 million range in there. And I compared it to other $185 million movies, and it did better. So
Oh, well, there you go. So.
Completely off the topic of this. I made a joke.
Linda Hamilton rules.
Does she?
Oh.
Yeah.
I made a joke, but did Blizzard talk at all about the whole Chinese?
They opened it with an apology.
they did open it with an apology, saying that they reacted too quickly and didn't get their opinions from employees or from the fan base. But they didn't reverse their decision either. So
They're
talk
still,
is cheap when the room is full.
Mm-hmm.
they're still kowtowing to the great red power.
Yes.
Awesome. So, who wants to work less hours a week?
I think everybody does.
Not me, because that means I have to do more.
Yeah. So what happened here? Microsoft Japan, was it?
Microsoft Japan, yeah.
They shortened it to a 4-day work week.
For
Now,
an
did
entire
they
month.
shorten the time to 8 hours a day, or still?
It was
40
still
hours?
8 hours a day, 4 days a week. They gave everybody Friday off for the entire month of August.
Mhm.
And they noticed that their power bill went down, their paper usage went down, and the amount of work that got done actually increased by 40%.
Nice.
The only thing is, I actually have worked a 4-day, night. I was on nights. Now we did a 10-hour shift, so you got your 40 hours.
Thomas.
No,
Oh,
no,
really?
it
I
was
did that there.
dispatch. Day.
Okay.
So it is, yeah, it's nice.
Do you like the 4 on, 4 off?
No, it was, you did 4 and then
3 off.
you had 3 off. And then it was always the same days. It worked. And so it was
Okay,
nice.
so you had Friday,
The
Saturday,
problem was I
Sunday.
worked nights, so the first day
It was
that I had
reversing your
off, I was
schedule.
a zombie.
Yeah.
But in retail, that's never going to work. I mean, for you and I, if we stay in retail, that's never. I mean, unless you have enough.
We're not going to
employ-
become YouTube millionaires?
Well, I'm hoping. Send money.
I was going to say, it
Uh,
depends on what level of retail you're talking about. You need more employees. The business could
Yeah,
still be
you-
open,
you
but
could-
the
you
employees
could
aren't
do
there.
the yeah. I don't know that they would see the same benefits though with the power and all that type of stuff. And
No,
breaks.
not
It's
that
like
way,
it's it would be more benefit for the employee. So
I put that on there only because there was another
The UK.
the UK one, yeah. What was it? The Shadow Chancellor. I forget the
Yeah,
friggin'
it was
names
some-
over there. Anyway, he put in an investigation for the exact same thing. It was 2 news feeds, similar times. So I thought it was interesting.
okay.
He's looking to make it a 32-hour work week as well, without a reduction in pay and without a reduction in benefits.
Oh wow.
Trying
Cool.
to put that in as law. So
Yes, sir.
if he can push that, then maybe we got a chance.
Maybe. Yeah, could be.
Interesting.
Cool.
I don't know what this note means anymore.
Cleanest.
Image.
Oh, that is the cleanest image of Venus was taken last
yeah.
week. It looks like that.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
That's some yellow shit.
That's
That's
cool.
crazy. Which country got that image?
That's not what it looked like in Destiny 2.
No, not even close.
No, not even close.
I don't.
I'm guessing Russia,
I think it was the Russian probe, but I don't know.
because they've attempted this like 30 times now. And they actually were the first ones to ever get successful images. What was it, the year I showed you that was like 77 or something? They got the first image back. And they sent probe after probe, and they last 10 minutes to 30 minutes, and then they stop working because it's so acidic
Yeah.
and hot. It's really goddamn hot there, apparently.
Yeah.
Like
Can
700
you see the
degrees.
bottom comment?
Randy is the best Canadian drum ever.
I'll take it.
No, it's not drummer. It's just drum.
I know. I'm Thank God you bitches don't have sticks.
Don't ask them to
Well,
whip their
that's the
sticks
rain
out.
stick.
Don't ask them
the
to whip
what?
their
The rain
sticks out.
stick.
The rain stick. The rain stick.
Especially when name's Ryan, it goes,
Does it glow in the dark?
no.
No.
No, I've taken it out in the dark many times and it's still dark. I mean, it's
It's
white,
defective.
but it's not glow in the dark.
Oh, it's not blinding.
No. In light, it might be. Want to see?
Wrong
I've already
channel.
seen it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's our other
That's
stream.
yeah.
I've already seen it.
Oh, that's right.
You were asleep at the time.
How did it taste?
Do you have anything else on your list?
Pardon my language, but it says fat fucks get on round disc. So,
Go
You'll
ahead. Dave.
notice that no shorts, and I didn't do my usual routine.
yeah.
Look,
I
every
actually ate
single
breakfast.
week
No. Hear me out.
you're
at this point
down,
in time,
but you
at
trolled
this
me
point,
before.
no.
Are you a fucking hab stand?
At this point in time, I don't think that.
Hockey Night in Canada,
We're down over
excuse,
50
excuse,
pounds. I
excuse.
mean,
No.
are we still going? Who's going to win? I mean, seriously.
No, get on the scales.
So
Quit bitching.
it'll be what it'll be.
Oh, I kicked the kick off. Fucker.
185.6.
I forgot to look up what you were last week. I'm sorry.
About 3 or 4 pounds heavier.
And I'm fine with that.
I can live with it.
Oh yeah, more than
The last time we get on the scales, you were 183, and you said you were what?
185.6.
185.6. Rock and roll all night long.
But see, normally I would fast all day and then eat after the live stream. I ate supper, ate lunch, ate breakfast.
Well, I
The fact
stuck.
that it's only 2 pounds.
I stuck with the program. And I weigh nothing. There we go. 193.7.
So you're down
Boys.
0.3. Nice.
Both are pressing the hell out of me, boys.
No, I was 198.3 the last time we did that.
Cool.
So you're down 4 pounds.
Very
Nice.
good, boys.
Good job. Listen to him before we started tonight. Brent says, I'm in a stall. I just can't.
I was down lower than that, and then popped back up and have stayed right there. I was hoping to be a little bit lower, but
Oh
anyway.
well. All last week there was a morning where I weighed 178.2.
And you're in pants that you bought how long ago?
These pants that I'm wearing now,
No, the ones you had on earlier.
all the ones I had on earlier.
By the length of the leg, I'd say when he was 14.
Coming from the man who wore a fucking Spider-Man costume in the last 5 days.
Yeah.
And sat here for 2 hours before we went live playing a video game on a Nintendo.
Still on the table.
So you don't have an issue with 14-year-olds at all.
No, it's them that have an issue with him.
That's just it. And the law would like to have a word with you.
Please stay on the line. Bring your postal code.